I've known Siobhan for, how many years? 5 or 6 years now. We have become very close over the years. She is like a sister to me. Closest thing I've ever had to a sister, for sure.
CapeCast. Cape Cod's own Siobhan Magnus sings tonight for a spot in the top 12 on American Idol, and she needs your votes. Luckily, she has a best friend like Stephanie Gianno of Marstons to help her get them. CapeCast was lucky enough to chat yesterday with Gianno, who's been Siobhan's sidekick through every step of her American Idol journey.
Well, I'm thrilled for Siobhan. It is very odd seeing your best friend on national television, but it's also almost an honor to have people come up to me almost every day to let her know that they're supporting her and to congratulate her. And I'm 100% supportive. I want to promote her in every way that I can. She deserves this. She always has. She's just the greatest person. She's my dearest friend, and I just wish nothing but the best for her. I hope that everything just works out well. It was very interesting being in Hollywood. We got to the studio before the performances, and we met all the other girls' families, and everyone was really nervous and waiting around to be let into the studio, and we were all talking about what was going to happen and, you know, what the song choices and everything like that. And then when we got inside, it was surprising because it's a very small, you don't really realize, but it's a small sound studio that you're in. So it's a very intimate stage, and really cool to just see the place that kind of history has been made, you know, that these really famous winners have performed before and a lot of famous people have been, and it's cool to be a part of that. Right before Siobhan went on to sing, I was sitting with Siobhan's boyfriend, Joe, about 5 feet from the judges, and she walked out in a very different way than everyone else. They kind of tell her when the camera's going to cut to her, and every other contestant beforehand was kind of nervous and, you know, standing still, and she was very calm, and she kept almost in character, it seemed, the whole time. She walked out very appropriately for the song choice that she sang. She was very dark and mysterious, almost. That was the week she sang Wicked Game by Chris Isaak. And it was just crazy watching her up there and knowing that not only this room that I was in was watching her, but all of America as well. It was surreal. Siobhan has definitely bounced off a lot of ideas from friends and family in terms of song choice and stuff, because it's very helpful to have outside opinions when you're choosing basically the one thing that can make or break you in this competition. The song choice is huge, so she takes suggestions very seriously and thinks hard about the songs that she chooses to sing for her own voice, and takes the criticism of the judges very seriously as well, and tries to apply what they've told her into the steps that she takes in the future. She's actually not a very publicly nervous person. She always keeps her nerves very under control, and whether she is or not, I don't know, but she remains pretty calm. I like the way that they've been portraying her. She's very, you know, carefree and fun, and she is sort of eclectic. I wouldn't say odd. She's different than your average bear. She kind of, you know, expresses herself through her clothes, and she is really just a very unique person. One of Siobhan's favorite activities is applying special effects makeup and running through the graveyards, the local graveyards in Marstons Mills. I talked to Siobhan a few days ago, and we just talked about the things that they were doing up there and how she was getting ready for her performances, and just some personal stuff, what's going on back home. I told her about how supportive everybody was and how everybody's voting for her, and it's all over the newspapers and the radio, and how everybody's really on board for her to go all the way in this thing. I hope to go back to Hollywood, of course. I know she'll stick around long enough for me to make my way back there, so I'll be there for sure. I gotta stick with my girl. If she wins, I'm her assistant. I'm there. Right there next to her. I gotta keep her grounded. Yes, of course. If she wants me to appear on her gold hit CD, I'll be there. I mean, if you need me, of course.
CapeCast.